All right, so I'm gonna do a little video of some of the new pieces I picked up. My local fish shop is doing some good sales. 3 for $60. So let me see if I can zoom in as best as possible. I picked up this another blasto. Appears to have like a lime green mouth, but the flesh around it is almost a purplish color. Even under the blue light, it looks purplish. And then I picked up, so you can tell how much greener it is. I should probably put the lens on it because it's actually green in the white normal light, and under the blue light, it's a really bright yellow. So, and then the last piece I picked up was another one of these blastos, the yellow mouse with the red flesh around it. I did lose my finger leather. Mushrooms are still doing well. Duncans and the Ghani are so really finicky. I moved back the Galaxia from up further. I moved it back to close to its original spot, so I'm hoping it'll do a little better there because that guy hasn't been so great. The Ghani's doing really good. I'm probably going to frag him here shortly. These, I'm going to say that if I remember, they were called firework claw polyps, doing outstanding. Still working on the algae issue. The zoas are doing good. I got some little bit of free rock growth there, which I'm okay with. I'm going to start doing that. Still haven't gotten the pulsing zinnias to grab onto the bottle yet. And in front of that, I'm fragging some zoas from a plug, hoping they're going to grow onto that rock. Same thing with these little white guys up front. Hope they'll grow from the frag onto the rock. Acan's a little finicky today. And started the zoo colony. So, and actually, I don't know if I put this in. Yeah, you guys can see it from here if you look close enough. So I finally got the Kenya tree to grow onto the shell. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that plug off. And that's kind of a little update for right now. So here we are, 1 year and 2 months into the tank. And I've still managed to do fairly well controlling the algae. I've got little spots here and there that flare up. You can see right on the edges. And then sometimes I put some rock down and let the snails get at it. But what I'm having a problem with here that I haven't been able to figure out is under the blue light, this is all red. So it kind of gives you the assumption or the appearance that it's diatoms or maybe some type of cyano. As you can see, a little bit build up. It's starting to decrease, but I'm getting at the end of how I've been managing my phosphates and nitrates by using Phosguard pellets and then using a liquid nitrate reducer dosing. So I'm trying to just make it simpler, and I'm gonna get ready to go to a one dosing method. So before I do that, I just want to do a little documenting of how the sand looks like. And then we're going to go ahead and actually turn on the full light and get some imagery of that. And then go back into the new dosing philosophy I'm going to try to do. So when we go full light spectrum, we're going to look at how the sand bed looks. And you can kind of see, and it's still not really that evident, but it has a tendency to be green where it's starting to give you that brownish, reddish look. And then you see some spots are totally clean. And then you see the greenness kind of starts to creep back in. And then let's see if I can get a good look at this corner. It's actually like a section of green and a section of red, it looks like. You get back a little further, it gets more redder, and then when you get to the back of the tank, it cleans up. So, like I said, see I got a few little spots of growth there and there. My snails are working on some spots. You can see that astrea right up top there. So that's a look of the sand bed with full spectrum light. And you can see the rockage has the green to it, yet I'm not sure if it's a diatom or a type of cyano. It doesn't have the appearance of cyano. So I'm gonna see what happens. We're gonna try the new dosing system and then see what goes on. All right, so let's do a quick tank update. We're 1 year, 2 months in. Started using no-pox about a week ago. And I get one thing I can kind of say, there's certain corals that are okay, and definitely certain ones that no-pox, the coral just doesn't like the fact that I'm using no-pox. But using the no-pox and the algae remover has really done really good this week. All the littler, smaller spots are starting to fade away. So the mushrooms did kind of okay. They have shrunk quite a bit since I used the no-pox. And then my other one here is had it. We did a hydrogen peroxide on some pieces. Didn't like it too much. We did get a new addition to the tank, thanks to my local fish shop. I had a Bangai, and he was one of the first ones I put in the tank. And he got so big before I kind of filled everything out, because I wanted to go with 4 or 5 fish. And he was really getting nasty and wound up killing one of my firefish, so I got a new firefish. So I traded him in with my local fish shop, and they finally got some babies in. So he's a new addition to the tank. They're supposed to be nice and friendly and beautiful looking fish, if Nemo would get out of the way. So we'll see how he does. So far, so good. Okay, so on this side, I've got all my frags that I want to get rid of. Zofrags, I'll be trading in. If you can see in the back there, let me see if I can zoom in a bit. Pulsing Zinnia is like, what are you doing putting this no-pox in the tank? But they hate it. Another one, so since I've been trying to get this fixed, the Galaxia and my Duncans have just not wanted to pop their heads out. The Kenya tree finally came off the plug, but he doesn't like they don't like the no-pox either. What's been doing really good is Blastos. Blastos are just loving it. You can actually see if you look close enough. Let me see if I can the mouth is actually open on that one. See it? You can clearly see the mouth open. And every once in a while, this green purple when I got back here, you can see the formation, but usually he's opened up too. Fabia about bit the dust. The two chalices are on their way to biting the dust. So everybody decided to knock shit over this morning. What's done really well is clove polyps. Mushroom, as long as he's left alone, like if they don't pick at his base, he's good. Same thing with my other one in the back here. I'm actually going to cut that one up because, believe it or not, let me see if I can focus this in. I mean, let's see. Look how long that stem is. So I've got to cut this and then see if I'm going to frag it out or not. I saw some videos where if you cut the stem in discs, then it'll regrow a head for you. So we'll see. So yeah, like I said, the Kenya's not happy. But the other part now, I don't know if you can tell, is my tank bed, since I added the pods, has cleaned up a lot. I don't know if that's just part of the cycle getting better or not. So yeah, we'll see. And the endless effort to have the great reef tank. So to close this out, so here's what we're gonna go with. I've got, like I said, I've got a few more doses left of Phosgard and a few more doses left of the liquid nitrate remover. So we're going to try to shoot with, instead of 3, which would be the algae reducer plus the other 2, we're going to cut this back down to using the Nopox and the Imaginarium algae reducer. And I think by that time, once the levels of consistency of phosphate and nitrate in the tank with the all-in-one unit rather than a sump, we'll see if this works better than the 3-step I'm doing with the Phosgard and the nitrate reducer. All right, we're going to do a quick unboxing of my very first order for corals that I made online. Normally, I have a couple of local shops, local fish stores in my area that I can go to, but I saw a few things. Now, ahead of time, we'll let you guys know that there was a mistake made on the order, and we'll see what comes out of the results of that. So, trying not to give too much info out in the sense of who the folks are and all that. So they've got some cards in here and stuff, but I'm not gonna show their info quite yet. So here was a box. It got delivered this morning. I ordered it over the weekend. Next day air, $45. Some folks are $40, some folks are a little less. So I like this little styrofoam container it's got here. Really nice. Wet bag. Okay, or actually looks like a wet towel, just a wet paper towel, keep it. So I ordered 3 and it looks like they gave me 4. So I'm really cool about that already. Nice little bags. So that works out nice. So I don't know if I got a hitchhiker on this one, but this looks like one of the zoophrags, but I got to look a little better because it really doesn't look like a zoophrag. I don't know what this is, but it might be the zoophrag's. Yeah, maybe. On a little sliver of rock. We'll see. Okay, and then I got a piece of red chalice Monty. I'm sorry, not red chalice, red Montipora. And originally I ordered some 2 zoas and a Monty. So it looks like they sent me the zoas here too. And what's this? Some more zoas. So I think what they sent me was, I think this is the Avatar chalice. So what happened was I was trying to get some Aoi zoas, which are like bluish little zoas. And the picture on the thing was a Avatar chalice. So it looks like they sent me the Avatar chalice. I'm going to take a guess and they sent me the blue zoos too, along with the red Monty. Yeah, there's the I don't know if you can see, it might be hard to see with this light. Let's see if we can add some light to this. There we go. I don't know if that makes a difference, but so this is the Avatar chalice. It's mainly a greenish bluish with green spots, eyes, mouths, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, pretty cool so far. Let's get them dosing up. As far as I'm going to stick them in a container and keep an eye on them, look at them, make sure the pests aren't along with it, and things like that. So we'll add a little bit to this video, but here's I'm pretty pleased. I paid for 3. They gave me 4. Good folks. So far, so good. We'll see. Okay, so got them out of the package. Starting the dipping process. Checking out for hitchhikers, little critters, and then we'll acclimate them into the tank. So looks good so far.